Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Anissa Johantiar. I come from Muhammadiyah University of North Sumatra, and my major is English education. Before that, I would like to say thank you for my lecture and for my friends for coming my presentation today. So next, I want to explain about my research proposal with the title Students' Learning Outcomes During Online Learning in the COVID-19 Pandemic in 7th grade students at SMP Dharma Pancasila Medan. And next, I want to explain about the introduction from my research proposal is about the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the order of people's lives, not only attacking the Indonesian stage, but also the world head. The existence of COVID-19 prompts people to stop activities outside or is called physical distancing, a condition in which people are quarantined and isolated in their respective homes in carrying out work so that every vulnerable individual will not contract the COVID-19 virus. If people want to leave the house to meet basic needs such as paying for daily needs, people are obliged to wear a mask and, of course, by keeping a safe distance from other people. Next, junior high school Dharma Pancasila Medan is educational institution that participate in implementing online learning activities in overcoming educational problems during the COVID-19 pandemic. And next, I want to explain about the method of my research proposal. This research was carried on in May until July of the academic year 2022 until 2021 at Junior High School Dharma Pancasila Middle School in Medan. This research used descriptive qualitative research. The author doesn't prove or reject the proposed hypothesis. But the author processed data and examined problems in the form of a description that is not in numeric form. Qualitative research method is a research whose results not obtained through statistical procedures or other quantification methods. And the subject of this research, 7th grade students of SMP Dharma Pancasila Medan in the academic year 2022 until 2021. The population consists of 3 classes with 90 students. The research took 30 students of class 7A as the samples because their ability in writing skill are low. And next, about the result and discussion. Yeah, first, about the learning strategies. The learning strategy, according to Dharmaya, is an act of organizing lesson used by organizing lesson content, conveying lesson content, and managing learning activities using various learning resources used by educators, in encouraging the achievement of an effective and efficient learning activity process. Based on this opinion, a strategy is an effort made in delivering lesson content to obtain certain educational goals, such as improving student learning outcomes or creating an effective and efficient classroom learning atmosphere. And next, in order to carry out the learning strategy effectively, there are several basic strategic elements, including the first, determining the specification of the behavior change qualification. The objective are always used as watch lines in designing and implementing learning. And the second, choosing a learning approach, which is a way of conveying what has been planned to achieve certain goals. And the last, select and define learning methods, technique, and procedures. And next, about the learning outcomes. Learning outcomes are abilities that students have after experiencing learning experience in the learning process. With learning, achievement is essentially a result obtained by a person after going through certain learning activities. And factors affecting learning outcomes. According to Slameto, the factors that influence learning outcomes are as follows. The first, internal factors. Yes, it is consisting of two aspects, namely sociological factors and the other factors. External factors, and the second about external factors, consisting of two aspects, namely social and non-social. Social aspects include a family environment factors, formal education environmental factors, and community factors. The learning outcomes of class 7A students of Junior High School Dharma Pancasila were obtained through daily tests. The teacher didn't hold a UTS or UAS in the final assessment. The teachers used the daily test scores to get the results students were done, average the whole to find out how student learning outcomes. Daily tests are carried out on the Google Form page. The teachers compiles daily test question, then students work through their smartphone or they wish to access the Google Form page. And in conclusion, from my research proposal is based on the results of the data analysis described previously, it can be drawn the conclusion that students' cognitive learning outcomes online so very good. It is said that in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic that has swept the world, it is not be the reason for students to obtain high learning outcomes. Even though in its implementation there are deficiencies found, however, there is no other choice but to optimize online learning. Because in an emergency like this, only technology is the bridge in transferring knowledge from teacher to student. I think my presentation today is enough. Thank you for your attention and thank you for you coming my presentation today. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.